some could argue that it's not finished. And in fact, they went too far. They've gone too far! Not like me. Farlands. The Farlands are bust. Farlands Expedition. Officially, the Farlands are Bust-A-Day 10-year anniversary-a-thon extravaganza Orama 2021, raising money for the CDC Foundation cause to crush COVID. That is what's going on here. February 17th, 2021. Who remembers what day it is in the actual stream-a-day thing? Not me. Doesn't matter. But we're going to jump right into it. Started streaming at the ripe old time of 4:20 p.m. today. And we are up to $3,056 raised for the CDC Foundation thus far. And I need new donations, new questions, new topics. Get your wolfies ready. Woof, there it is. Good lord. Here I'm like, let's get right into the Farlands or Bust. I've only been live for 17 minutes. Now we've got to just make all the use we can with the time that we have. And then Wolfie, you noodle, sits there and doesn't bark for like 45 seconds. You dang guy. Alright. Let's organize a little bit of our inventory. Grab Wolfie, even though who knows if he's even interested in continuing on. And continue on. Continue on, indeed. A little bit of a busy day today. Well, I mean... had some housekeeping things to take care of. Change the sheets on the bed, because you gotta do that once every fortnight or so, right? Did a bunch of vacuuming in the basement. Woo! And then did a little bit of vacuuming in the drop ceiling. We had the girlfriend doesn't want me to talk about this, but we had a wee little mouse problem in the basement of the Alamo. In the basement, but in the drop ceiling, which made it especially difficult. Because it's not a traditional drop ceiling either, where the tiles are movable. The tiles are like fixed permanently. I don't know how they did it. They're probably made of asbestos. It's fine. The only way to get up and in there is to remove the lights, of which there's like 6 ceiling lights. So removing the lights, which I'm sure are professionally installed and wired, is the only way to kind of get up in there. And we've taken care of the problem, by the way. Traps were had. You already heard that the cats got involved, because sometimes they would find a way from a little gap in the basement ceiling to the upstairs, in which case peepers dispatched of them quite rapidly. And then the traps got the rest of them, and it's been a few months since we've heard them. So I took the shop vac and did what I could to vacuum, removed all the traps that were still set up there, vacuum, you know, the leavings and stuff that are up there, and everything else that got kind of shuffled around, what with Mises. And then rodent raisins. Yeah, you know, the healthy stuff. And then started putting the lights back together and in. And then vacuumed the floors after that to make sure everything was clean with the floors and stuff, since Juno lives down there. And then took Juno on a walk. Dropped by the pharmacy to pick up some medications that I was missing. Get planted. So yeah, that was all taken care of. It's a non-issue anymore. That is until they decide to come back in the spring or something. I don't know. It was very confusing. We had a whole company come out here and try to do something, but they just didn't. They took care of the carpenter ants situation, so I mean that was good. But we took matters into our own hands. Murder mouses. So yeah, basically I was an adult today. Gross. Yep. The only thing I didn't do was my taxes, because I'm waiting on Twitch to stop being an idiot. Every year. Twitch makes us log in through Amazon's tax system to access our legally required tax information, documentation. And every year, it is a complete cluster cow. Last year, I even saved the login information that actually worked in my password manager. Of course that doesn't work anymore. And everything else I've tried doesn't work. Back and forth about 8 times with Twitch support, which in each reply basically says to do the thing that I've been doing, and that is copied and pasted right from the FAQs on their website. So they're useless. I went to Amazon support and they tell me to go to Twitch support, and they allegedly forwarded my information to Twitch support, but I've never heard from them. So yeah. Amazon has a tax system? I mean, it's better than YouTube. For a long time there, YouTube, Amazon was, even though we are technically, YouTube partners are contractors, they were withholding taxes for some reason. I mean, it was okay, that's weird. That's not usual for a 1099 to have a withholding, but that just means I owe less taxes. Turns out they were withholding taxes, but not giving those taxes to the government. Oh, Google. Oh, Google. Of course, they're not in trouble for it. They're just working out with the government to figure out what to do with that stuff going forward. If you are a YouTube partner, you might have seen a little bit of a refund earlier this year, I think, or earlier last year. I can't remember. But yeah, that's neither here nor there. The thing is I need. Mine never did that. It must have been a threshold. I certainly did. And I remember asking people, I mean, this isn't normal, is it? But it was for a good handful of years that they had withholding. Too big to jail. Yep. Regardless, the reason I need Twitch, the actual documentation from Twitch, is because I don't know what it is. Maybe it's bits or something. Bit revenue, cheer revenue. They section out as royalties, and royalties are not taxed like other income are. So while I know what the grand total of what I've been paid by Twitch last year, I don't know what portion of that should be under the royalties, which would affect how many taxes I am owed. And they've just been completely and utterly useless to me in resolving this issue. And I'm not the only one, too. Just search, like, Twitter. Just search on Twitter, like, Twitch, Amazon, and, like, there's so many other people with the same problems. It's very annoying. And, I hate them. Ah. I truly hate them. Being an adult is a terrible idea. I don't recommend it. Eroding! Eroding! How do I get... How am I... Huh. Do you have anything, a stronger word than that? Not for, on Far Lands or Bust. Oh, man. So yeah, that was my day all morning. And I was also doing some ordering on rockauto.com. Not sponsored yet. Because the girlfriend needed a cabin filter for her Mazda. But she bought one probably on Amazon and they sent her a engine filter. So I figured I'd get some other stuff. But I know the Datsun, the window washer reservoir and like the lines for that pumps the washer fluid were all very, very old, very, very solid, and very, very leaking. Like they're just like broken and stuff. I didn't even like ever try to use it just because I knew like they weren't holding water. So I was trying to figure out like what size tube. What size? What is this? Some sort of tube? I needed some sort of what size of tube to order from Rock Auto. So I was trying to figure that out, and in the process, I broke the pump. I broke the washer fluid pump. I was trying to get the old crusty tube off and snapped off the nipple.
Don't think there's any.
Don't you hate it,
really?
Little Sean?
You got it.
When you snap off the nipple.
Hey, thank you.
Whoops. Thank you very much for 44 months in the sub nipple. So yeah. So I went ahead and ordered a new washer pump. So that's fun. It already has, like, somebody already replaced the washer pump because the Datsun washer pump originally like fit into the reservoir, like there's a little like slot for it, and already somebody had replaced it with another one that they had mounted, and I could like splice the wires. So hopefully it's not too big a deal to just replace that, and then just replace the whole all the tubes. I got just a whole bunch of. There's nothing that's like a dedicated washer hose. It's all just like use vacuum tubing. So I'm like, oh, okay. I guess. I hope this is the right size. So yeah, I'll be waiting for that to come in then. And I did not forget the cabin filter. I did not forget the cabin filter for the girlfriend's car. Washer fluid ain't too aggressive. Very true. Blast my windshield with CLR.
Where are you from?
Cathali?
A great question.
Hate it when I snap off nipples.
Ah, thank you very much for 11 months in the subtub. Good times. Good times had by all. I still have to... Today, honestly, I'm kind of bummed when I went out to walk Juno. It was actually kind of a nicer day. I wish I had been able to go out for a drive, but the front of the Datsun is still dangling by 2 bolts. I still haven't finished taking off the front lip to replace with the new front lip. Easy. Ah, easy. Careful, Wolfie. Easy. Ha. I'm so good at video games. Hate when the front is dangling and my nipples snap. I hate it. I'm glad stuff like that, I mean, that stuff adds up, but like, oh, a new washer fluid pump was like $13 or something. The front of my 240 is dangling so bad. Didn't you set it up for like quick release? So that you could like bring it, take it up the ramp truck or something? The quick release front. Ho, ho, hey, ho, hey guys, hey, what's up? Hey, dangling nipples, dangling boners. Go on, get. Ah, I'm a really bad shot. Get murdered. Ah, Wolfie, what did you do? You just touched the dang branches too thoroughly. Have a seat. We got ambidly ambushed. Oh, there's still a guy over there. There's still a guy. Sniped. Oh, get sniped, son. Oop. 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 Get sniped. First try. Think this is a spawner or just... Oh god, okay, I don't care anymore. I'm just leaving. Later, nerds. Well, now that was exciting for a change. I mean, yesterday we fell into a very deep and dark magical pit, but or the other day, 2 days ago. See, I don't even remember. Remember? Need pork? I do. Thank you, Aram. Yep. That pink, look at all these pink sheep. Got him. Got him good. Yeah, I do forget that it's a rapid fire bow. But then also I'm like very bad at it. So beep, 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 beep. Mountain pigs. These pigs are dry. Well, guess I'll have to get this one myself. Whoa! These pigs are kind of dry. What gives? What gives, pigs? There we go. Still. That was not a good return on investment there. Oh, now I should just go back down this way, huh? Ah, indeed. So yeah, I think that's all I've done. I've brought you up to speed. On everything I've done. Yeah, I think so. How about them seagulls? What's the deal with seagulls? Honest opinion about seagulls? Is the red paint too bright on the ramp truck? I haven't seen it. Like you have new paint? I know you've been painting. Like I may have seen an Instagram post. And it's also difficult. Opinion noted. I mean, is it not supposed to be bright? Is it not supposed to be like, warning, warning? Pay attention to the edges and borders of this very impressive automobile. Stand clear, I say. Ooh, look at this place. I'd be a little bit more excited if I had a safe way down. Well, oh god, Wolfie. Alright, Wolfie's gonna hurt himself. I just know it. Oh. There was a good angle of seeing that lava up there. Ooh, instant grass. What does it look like to you? There we go. Nine years? I mean, it was like episode 32. Like, it was season 1 or whatever. Oh, I'm confused. Oh! Ah! I wish there was a better angle. Have a seat, Wolfie. Ah, I'm a photographer. Boop. Boop. That's gonna be a good thumbnail. The thing with rapid firing is that there's like a cooldown between hits, so you really waste a lot of arrows, clearly. Let's go. Did it darken when dry? Rain when parked, darken when dried. I really don't know anything about automotive paint. I've never painted an automotive. Like, I got a can of white Rust-Oleum for, like, whatever little rust preventative touch-up I need to do on the 280, but, like, I haven't even done that yet. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be quite some time before I find some replacement fenders, so when the weather warms up, I do feel like I'm gonna have to take them off and I'll, like, sand them down and beat the right side one out because it's all dented up and at least just look and make them not look completely broken. Maybe even resort to I've never done Bondo. Bondo. Look at this false hidey hole. Aha. Deception. Once you Bondo, you never wrongdo. That's the saying. That's their jingle. It was a good Ranwin Park this week. I didn't have a chance to listen to it, but I feel like I may have been distracted at the end of it. That is because I was recruited exactly at that moment to try to open a pasta sauce jar. And I was unable to do so. So I simply could not, like, concentrate on two things at once. Slip wrenches. I have one of those, like, rubber ones. That's what I ought to just bring that inside. I don't think I ever use it out on the car anymore. Yeah, I need to know. I need to have a conversation. A friendly conversation to figure out what's the deal with this wagon talk all of a sudden. And have you heard of this small company called Subaru? If you get a Subaru Baja with a topper, is that technically a wagon? But it's also like a Baja. Small batch, $25 again. You're doing like $25 every day. Small batch, thank you very much for donating the first donation to the CDC Foundation today. $3,081 right now. Small batch donations. Ah, yes. Oh, I should probably give Wolfie some of those porks. Cone decided to get 7 dogs instead of 1. You put the fence up, he's starting a rescue. Woohoo! Oh, buddy, sorry. The old rescue ranch. I will say, you've got a menagerie of bird species. Like I saw, you got like a dang red cardinal I was watching on your window, your window feeder, and other bluebirds, all the different colors. I'd like to try one of those. I would like to see the cat's reactions. No goosens? I would hope not. They'll tear your window down. I don't think geese really eat seeds, though. Oop. I mean, that's, I guess, the other, like, it's like, oh, I don't want a bunch of, like, seeds falling over, and then rodents find their way back. Seeds! Speaking of birds, hummingbirds! Yee. Oh, he's back. I think the only reason the hummingbird stuck around is because I have a feeder, and he's defended it for his own. We did watch a documentary about hummingbirds, narrated by David Attenborough. You're supposed to take it down? Uh-oh. have I doomed this hummingbird? Oh. Yeah, because like one of the things is like, oh, they migrate south and then they fly nonstop across the Gulf of Mexico. Now you have to take it inside. Well, now he'll die. It's too late. I've committed. I've taken him under my wing, you could say. Although I don't know, maybe they don't. Maybe they don't migrate from the west coast because it never gets super cold. Lest a few days in February. Right. Maybe the migratory species are all on the south and east. Horticultural plans. We're going, or the girlfriend wants to get another elevated hidey hole? No, planter above. What are the raised bed? Garden, sound garden, garden. That way, we're gonna have one just for the tomatoes, because the tomatoes took over last time. Like we also had like carrots and peppers, but the tomatoes grew so big that they shaded like 90% of the rest of it, and those things didn't get a chance to grow. So yeah, we'll keep one for tomatoes, and then the other one, I mean, even our like our lettuce, romaine lettuce, like went nuts, out of control. We'll definitely try some peppers, gumbers. So yeah, eventually the entire backyard is just going to be planters. Peppers for peepers. She doesn't like sunflowers, but she did plant sunflowers last year for me. We planted some bulbs last year. Really big in the Seattle area are beans. What are those called? Rhododendrons? Rhododendrons? Phedrons? What are they called? Weed. Yeah. Now they're like a flower, but the flower is like, it opens up and is like spherical. It's probably not even any of those words. But she had bulbs for that, and only one of them grew and flowered. So I don't know if that one's going to come back or not, or what. The problem with the bulbs is that all the squirrels around here dug them all up and took them as their own. Wild onions! There's a corner of the property here that's kind of just vines and stuff that I know she wants to, like, turn into something more organized and planned out. No, not hydrangea. It's like a very there's like every like arboretum and park has to have some sort of, I think it is rhododendron. Hold on. Gotta Google it. Rode video microphone. Rhododendron. No, not a rhododendron. No, not it. No, it isn't. Wrong. Incorrect. It is... I don't want a florist, dang it. Okay, the Washington State flower is the Pacific rhododendron, but it's not a rhododendron. I don't think it's a hydrangea. No. Wolfie's getting restless. I know! I have, like, pictures. There's, like, a park that has them. Beans. Beep, boop, 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 boop. Beep, boop. Boop, 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 boop. I'm looking for pictures. I can show you guys. Listen, Wolfie, I'm doing important research into flowering flowers. Are petals like a lilac? Azalea. That might be something. You might be onto something there. Like the blooms. Everybody's nuts about the blooms when they bloom. These cows are hanging out. Why is this guy just standing here? Oh, nope, that's when I got into my accident. Oh, beans. Is it a rose? No! You're a rose. And I was worried I wouldn't have anything to talk about. What is that? That was blueberry picking. Those weren't around the blueberries.
Look at us.
Look at us, Johnny
Look at
Poco.
us. Look at us. Huh? Look at us. Say it again. Look at us.
59 dude no wait rhododendron.
Rhododendron. She sure enunciated that very well. Listen. Give me a minute here. I'm figuring this out. Oh my god, this is... time. You know, the problem with digital cameras is they take too many pictures and, like, they don't mean anything, like, later on. I'm still looking for the pictures. That was my birthday. A Corolla. Pleasant day, isn't it? Hike. Dog. Peepers. It's fine. It's fine. Oh wait, this is the park. No, we didn't go there that time. God damn it. Gosh darn it! Wolfie, take the keyboard. See, this is the sort of thing I should have waited for the girlfriend day to do. To ask. Thrilling footage. There we went raspberry picking. We picked raspberries. Wolfies, we'll get there. There's a world record attempt for you. Furthest distance travel in Minecraft as pushed by a tamed wolf. Key Sky.
I can only see a horrible rainbow.
Missile.
Missile. Oh my god. Did I not take these pictures with my camera? My phone? That is a distinct possibility. Now that I'm... Oh wait, no. Aha! Bastards! That type of flower. What the hell is that? That's a bee. You're a bee. They're ginormous. I mean, some of them are ginormous. Dahlias! Dahlias! That's the one. Dahlias. That's what they're called. Thank you, Jimmy-O. We can continue. Oh, time to sleep. Ah. So yes, those are very popular around here. And the girlfriend wants them. If I had a dahlia for every time that flower has come up.
I just don't think there's anybody better. Really? You got it. You got it. Hey, thank you.
You probably need some small IAS so they don't block everything out.
Smalias, so they don't block everything out. I don't get it. Very ornamental, yes. She also wants a bunch of hummingbird type plants. I have one in a planter that the hummingbird likes. I think it's just called, it's not a, I think it's called just a violet or something. But it's not a violet. No, it's something else. It's called, like, the color it is. It's called, like, a purple. But yeah, the hummingbirds like that. Alright, anyway, Aren't you glad you asked, Cone? You can blame Cone for that little sideshow. Dahlias. And then she's got like a bunch of other bulby situations. You have zero interest in growing veggies. See, I'm quite the opposite. I do not like gardening. Planting flowers and things. Unless it has like a payoff. Like not having to buy my lettuce at the grocery store for a few months out of the year. I don't mind the upkeep either. Like I'll go out there and I'll water stuff or whatever, but it's the planning and the planting that I'm no good with, and by no good I mean I don't care for. Have you considered growing fruit? At this latitude, at this time of year, localized entirely in my kitchen. I mean, I don't know of any fruit, like other than blueberries, raspberries, and maybe strawberries that would grow around here. We tried herbs, but the girlfriend got like a little packet of like mixed seeds, which is just, it turned out to be just a bad idea. Because then when everything starts growing, you don't know what the hell is what. Don't you have apples in Washington? Yeah, but you need like an orchard and like trees and like multiple decades to mature those trees. Those bumpy oranges are in season. What are they called? The girlfriend likes them. Sumo! The sumo oranges. Sumo? Am I right? Sumo. Osage? Sumo? Is that what they're called? They're bumpy. Satsuma! We just call them sumo, I guess. Wrestling? Yeah, you wrestle with the orange, and then it gets bumpy. But those are only available very short amount of time. And they're much better than normal oranges, because they're sweeter. They peel so much easier, they don't get all that white, rindy stuff stuck on them. Highly recommend. They're also a lot more expensive than your standard orange, but... Orange, you glad I told you about them? Sumo orange is different from Satsuma. Listen. Don't come here with your specific nomenclature about things. We were perfectly fine moving on to the next topic. Satsumas are smooth. No, okay then. I've been it's the bumpy boys. Spooky noises. Can we go back to flower talk? No, I don't have anything else. Look at this bush. Is Wolfie with me? Yeah, okay, jeez. I don't like oranges anymore. What did they do to you? Ah, orange. Orange. I see. But Dacia's... I, for one, can't wait for the fruit stands to open back up again. Along the sides of the roads. That's where I get my... That's where I get my oatmeal fixins. My blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, halle berries. Woo! Careful, Wolfie. Yeah, I like dried cranberries as well, but they're too sugary. They're too sugary. And I'm like still on the hunt for like a good granola. Bob came out, has like granola that I tried, but it's no good. It's no good. Bob let us down. Bob's good at just like ingredients, like straight up flours and stuff. But his granola is lacking. There's no clusters. It's just basically like dried oatmeal. Soapy cashews. Yeah, wash your cashews. Oh, Wolfie. Oh, you dingleberry, what are you doing? I start drowning. Good lord. I have made my own granola, but that's one of those items that is like definitely a lost leader as far as like make it yourself, save money. No, you don't. You can't make enough of it, and all the various ingredients you need simply don't add up to just buying it pre-made in bags. Bags, I say. But it clusters so well. Sometimes. There's been a few times where it's come out too soft for me. Or, like, slightly burnt. A bit smoky flavored. Mmm, smoky oat clusters. Dang it. Bloink. We could not sell his almond flour forever. Then it started to go, we could not keep it in stock. Oh, Bobbert. The journey goes fine indeed. I mean, Kind of like my boat is going there without me. Dang it. Record ground. Might get some sort of framed plaque for this. I don't know why I felt like snoring there. Hey, irrationally indecisive. Thank you very much for that donation to the CDC Foundation. How do you make your coffee? How do you like your beans? You know, I was just thinking of this morning. Maybe change toothpaste? Plaque. I haven't been to the dentist in like 6 years. I keep like seeing these coupons that are like $98 for cleaning and an x-rays. And I'm like, I should do that. But then I'm like, that's probably like scammy or something, I'm sure. I know, but I have teeth anxieties from having I almost said dentures, but braces for 6 years of my formative life. Wolfie? Uh-oh. Wolfie? Uh-oh. Wolfie? There he is. Good lord. Not around ice, you noodle. I thought you were like trapped or something. $98, that's very expensive for someone outside. That's the sale price. I remember the last time I did it without insurance, it was like 180 at least. Or just your basic exam, cleaning, and checkup. Sorry, how do you make your coffee? Yeah, I was just thinking about that this morning. To be continued. I was like, maybe I don't need to be buying fancy coffee anymore. Maybe I can get by with like the cheaper stuff. Distractions. Because I've been for the longest time now, actually, really since I moved here. I got a coffee maker. I had been doing the pour over kind. Prior to that, the French press kind. But I've decided my morning routine is long enough. So I got a very good, like $100 coffee machine that like simulates the pour over style. But then at that point, like I used to like get all specific about the size of the grind and the you know, get the bloom and then wait 30 seconds and then go the rest for 2 minutes and then let it drain, you know, like. So I've been like, do I need this coffee? I mean, I found a local place that's not too expensive. And they actually sell 1-pound bags as opposed to the 12-ounce bags that the rest of these fancy coffee places rip you off with. And it's pretty good, but I'm just thinking, like, at what point should I just buy the $9 bags at Safeway or whatever? Not the crappy Starbucks stuff. So I don't know. I like a dry bean. That's kind of the biggest problem with Starbucks and then Starbucks influence on the rest of coffee. Is that they roast them and then they get all dark and oily and shiny. That's because they've over roasted them and all the oils are escaping. And that leads to a bad time, my friends. So I don't know. Doesn't really matter. But, I'm overthinking it. The girlfriend doesn't really like the single origin stuff. She just likes a plain coffee flavor. Before I moved in, she used the mocha pot, the stovetop silver one, silver thing, which made a good cup, but it's like it's like super concentrated, so you have to like cut it with like just boiling water to become like an actual coffee instead of an espresso. What was that hand motion again? You know, the silver thing. Rolling the dice. You hold it by the handle. Exactly. I wish I liked coffee. You know how you can change that is just decide to start drinking it. That's what I did. Back in the day when I'm like, I would like to get into something. Coffee it is. See, you gotta go right into the nice stuff. Get just like out of nowhere, get like loose leaf tea and like a whole kit and a kettle and little weights and measures. Learn about all the steeping. Well, you moved out of Florida, you can't get into meth now. That opportunity has passed. Buddy. Ugh. Ooh, look at that little indoor boathouse. Do you consume coffee beans or drink it? Drink it? I don't know anybody who just straight up swallows coffee beans. Inject them directly into my veins. Not in liquid form, just like the whole bean. Just squeeze it in there. It'll fit. I want a coffee aneurysm. I want to clog my aortas with beans. Beans! Chocolate covered coffee beans. I find those to be pointless and stupid. I don't see why anybody would want to just eat a bean. Yo, bean. Get some cold pressed coffee. I'll have some gold pressed latinum. Thank you very much. Ooh, look at that. Too bad we'll never see it again. Ah! Ooh! All these various obstacles to avoid. I should... You know what? Let's go right into this side here. Try not to break my boat. Aha! Hi, Wolfie. Jump up! Oh, don't. There we go. Sure, he's fine. You fine? He's fine. Okay. This sure is a hidey hole we've made, isn't it? Cramped. Alright, so that means I need to make some beds. Maybe a boat. No, we got one outside. And it is time to back up the world and take a quick break. Don't forget to donate. Much like the coffee bean question came from a donation. And I'm in the bed. I wasn't prepared for that. The sky's the limit. Not really. It's a palindrome. If you take off the decimal. 34, 24, 3. 34, 2, 43. 34,243. At 5:43. Conspiracies. All right. Oh. Far lands are bust. Copy. Let's say the 17th. I'm going to do a full backup here. End of part 1. Oh, that's right. Thank you. I forgot to do a stream marker. Excitement indeed. Ugh. Do I have chocolate on my face? I had a turtle. A turtle. It was a crunchy one. Where we apparently didn't monitor the temperatures of our... what is that stuff called? Caramel. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I want to say... You're so cool.
Almoran.
Oh. Is that weird to say?
Thank you for 13 lucky months in the subtub. Subtub? Oh. Alright. Get your woofs ready. 34, 243 megabytes. World backed up. We have a boat outside of our hidey hole that we should be able to just hop right in and continue if Wolfie barks fast enough. Woof! He did. He do. Let's grab him. Get in that boat. Let's go. Go on, get. Oh, I never did. I not secure the hidey hole? I don't think did. I not? No, I did. I did. Didn't I? Nah, it doesn't matter. It's fine. It's fine. We're good. We're good. I mean, I could use some wool, but we're boating. We're boating. We're boatsmans. We're boatsmiths. And creeper. I didn't see it. Doesn't exist. Jinglestog, thank you very much for the $5 to the CDC Foundation. Much appreciated. And thank you for asking a question with this one, too. What is the most fun word to say? I say pumpernickel. Maybe poit? Also, what is your favorite Tom Scott video? I don't watch Tom Scott. Like, I just kind of watched a bit through his latest viral one about influencer ad disclosure rules and stuff like that. But I don't know. I don't watch the man's videos. I don't watch any videos anymore. Like the only YouTube I watch with any regularity is if there's a new Monster Factory or if there's a new True Facts from Z Frank. Chrysanthemum. No, it's a dahlia. Wombat is fun. My favorite is probably Baba Ganoush. Baba Ganoush is a real good word. I mean, also you know how I feel about weenus. Peace Guy.
Key_Sky gifted a tier 1 sub to TJ Todd. They have given
TJ Todd.
141 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you very much for that gift sub. Chameleon? Chameleon isn't fun to say. Do you know what fun is? Syzygy? You were just thinking of weird looking words. Like when you look at them. We're talking about fun to say. Baba Ganoush has some real tempo to it. Oh, I don't know why I had Wolfie kill that pig. It was mostly unnecessary. Sorry, sorry. Zanzibar is on the same level as Baba Ganoush, but it's like a place or a person. So it's like a proper noun, so it doesn't quite make the grade, I feel like. It's got the repeated consonants, bunch of vowels. You know, like words do. Because people like to say salsa. Indeed. Aluminium. Chimichanga. Microwave. Oh, yes. Ah. This is all practice for your audiobook career. I tried so far, and if we know the way I work, the best way to do anything is to give up after trying. It's tough. It's very difficult. I don't know. I've got to come up with some sort of system. I also don't want to like have to go back and like edit after every sentence that I read. Not that I expect to get like an entire book in one shot, but still. I think my problem with my attempt is I was trying to play it straight. Maybe I have to do the weird inflections on the words and make weird voices. That somehow makes me smoother. Smooth. Like a knob. Jambalaya. A lot of foods. A lot of foods are fun to say. Chinchilla. A lot of foods. Spooky noises. Cloaca. Lake Titicaca. I mean, that's the funniest to, like, a 4th grader in geography class. The old Navigavel. Navigavel's fun to say. Sorry. Bamboozle. Yeah, bamboozle is good in context. We determined yesterday that British words aren't real. They're just some made-up Narnia bull that they try to make themselves seem magical and fantasy with. Been deemed? Thusly. Chicken just came out of nowhere. Alright. Got this down to a science. Speaking of science, tomorrow we're landing on Mars. And by we, I mean I had nothing to do with it. I think it's still due to happen around 12:55 p.m. Pacific time. That's 3:55 p.m. Eastern time. So I am going to start streaming before then so that we can stream the landing like we did with the Curiosity landing some 9 years ago. So that is going to happen tomorrow. And then we'll do Far Lands or Bust, or maybe I'll like take a break and, you know, do all my adult stuff that needs to get taken care of, and then come back or something. I don't know. You think I plan these things? Anything? So yes, that is happening tomorrow. I keep having dreams about it. I don't know why I keep dreaming about the Mars rover landing. It's the only thing I've had to look forward to in the last 13 months, I guess. Although here's a question, like it's out of JPL, which is in California. With all the power outages in Texas, I'm assuming Houston, NASA, like the International Space Station control room and all that stuff, I'm assuming they've got their own power supply situation for such, you know, redundancy. Not that it's the most important thing among all the power outages and people dying and freezing and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm assuming, since I didn't hear about anything related to that, I'm assuming that that NASA has its own deal. True, they also do Moscow station control for the ISS. But I was thinking about something. I mean, obviously, like I said, JPL is in California, but what if like what if there were problems? I mean, I know everything is pretty much automated. To the degree that it would land and do everything on its own, but we like wouldn't know about it if the mission control was unavailable or down. Indeed. Yeah, I'm sure such a plan exists. Like Plan 9 from outer space. Yeah, I think I heard something similar when the hurricanes and flooding were going through too. So yeah, I think things are under control. I just thought about that in regard to the Mars landing, or the uncrewed missions. Ooh, what's... Oh, is that another... Ooh, let's not go that way. Wolfie, no, 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 no. Is that another tree? That's up on a... Ah, you bean head. Oh, is that just another good tree? Oh, it is. This is like the third one we've seen. Oh, look at him go. That's fantastic. Quick, this is the shot. Wolfie, come over here. Yeah. No, no, a little further. No, no, you jerk. Quick, before the clouds move. Ha, have a seat. Sit. Oh, you're kind of out of shot. Wolfie, Wolfie. Ding. Wolfie. Alright, fine. Not in the picture. Now imagine if we had just done a normal FLoB-A-Thon. And it ended right about now, probably. This is where we would have ended up. And that definitely would have been the F3 monument. But no, we're only nearly only a quarter of the way through this FLoB-A-Thon-A-Day of Rama 2021 10-year anniversary extravaganza etudes. Oh, I can't even see it anymore because it's behind that mountain. Oh, look at that, too. Go climb it. No, you. Oh, it got hit by the clouds. Oh, okay. Let's not go down there, shall we? Neat. Well, here we go. It's just barely visible in the distance. From a distance. That's the money shot right there. Art degree. Wolfie, don't get trapped on the ice. You noodle. art degree. You old pumpernickel heads. Should have maybe got those sheep when I saw them, because we have not seen many animals since. How do you resist shearing every white sheep that you she? Squeaky noises. Because I was on a boat, and that meant I would have had to get off the boat and then maybe break the boat and lose the boat. And I didn't want to do any of that with the boat, so I just stayed on the boat. He's gonna push me in the water, isn't he? We're fine for now. We're fine. Careful, Wolfie. Careful, Wolfie. Stop. We're fine. Is stream? Oh yeah, I did drop a few frames there. Interesting. Very interesting. Jitter.
And I want to say...
Detjen.
You're so cool. Oh. Is that weird to say?
So much jitter. Minecraft should ease up on the coffee.
Thank you for 23 months in the sub tub. Much appreciated for your support. I had to do that. Whoop. Bye, Wolfie. Ah. He's trying to get out. Did he get out? Listen, he's fine. Yeah, see, he's just a little wet. How long have you been living with the girlfriend now? It's coming up on a year. Honestly, I have to look specifically when I moved in. Because it was, like, February was definitely my last month at the old place. But I moved in a few weeks before the end of the month. Well, I have to look at my photo memories to see what the date actually was. Probably an important date. I should probably, like, remember that and do something about it, right? Is that not the way things should be done? She has it parked in her own garage since. Moochiversary? What is that supposed to mean? Nobody's mooching. Split things down the middle. Except the garage. Oh yeah, we did just lose a little bit more frames. Curious. Very curious. I don't know what to say about that. Other than if it does become too much of a problem, then we'll cut her short. How long do you think is remaining? I don't know. We're not gonna know until March 6th when I press F3. For the first time in like a year or so. Oh yeah, more. I just dropped more. I'm never seeing it when it happens. Oh, blip, blip, blip. Yep, red, yellow, red. Oh, jeez. Oh, beans. Oh, beans. It's not saying I'm dropping any frames. It's just being very wobbly. The poles. Oh, there goes a few. Huh. Mine.
I just don't
White
think
Koi,
there's anybody better.
you couldn't have chosen a worse time.
You got it. You got it. Hey, thank you.
Who knows if you're even
Yay,
seeing this
47
alert.
months. And we're walking and we're walking.
And we're walking and we're walking. Thank you, White Koi, for those 47 months in the sub-tub. And we're back. Nope. I thought about it too hard. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Brace, 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 brace. Huh. I mean, this is the stream. I'm not like recording this locally, so the stream is the only archive that we're going to have of this. So I don't want to do too much if none of it is actually being sent to the VOD platform. So, yeah, Yeah, I'm not really, like, it's strange. It's not dropping frames, but it is dropping.
And I would roll 500 miles and I would roll 500 more just to be the man who rolls 1,000 miles.
Thank you very much for those 500 bits. It's just like the bit rate is dropping. Oh, there goes more frames. Here they go. Yeah, no, they're just spilling out all over the place. Oh man, those are going to be really difficult to clean up. Well, it's like a Twitch or a me internet issue. I think when this sun sets, I might have to pack it in. I mean, I have 3 beds. That's a perfect amount. Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh. Look at them all. Everywhere. Mock just got here. Blame Twitch. And or Comcast. Both are as guilty as each other, I'm sure. Yeah, it's bouncing all over the place. 6,600, 6,300, 5,500, 6,400. I mean, I say that now and it's kind of stabilized. I'm daring it. Don't make me make this elevated hidey hole and continue on the journey. Because I'll do it. Spooky internet noises. Huh. I haven't lost any frames, but it still doesn't seem entirely stable. I might have regretted doing that. But continuing on, hopefully, maybe. It is 6:30. Everybody got home from work and is logging on and watching their Netflixes. And their WandaVisions. No, we don't need to troubleshoot this. This is a normal Twitch streamer thing to deal with. There's no need to start coming up with brazen technical fixes and things like that. Is that another super tall tree? Where? Wasn't even paying attention. I don't know. Sometimes the trees and stuff will pop in on the horizon before the land that they're standing on does, so. There has been a distinct lack of animals here. Like, very early on, too. Not our normal, like, as we get into about an hour of our lands are busting. I also notice my viewers are, like, going up and down in a weird way. I'm looking to deflect blame on Twitch. Ooh. Wow, Wolfie. You're dwelling a bit longer than usual. I don't know what you're talking about. What's a dwell? Sleep. Are you sleeping right now? Is this a sleepwalking, sleep typing? Buddy. All right. Well, we seem to have survived the great internet floppy-atude of February 17th, 2021. Oh, geez, sorry. Yawn. Am I the only one who doesn't completely reformat my PC? Ever? Like, since I built it some 5 years ago or whatever? That feels like an incredible stress and waste of time. Right? Like, I never do. I mean, I never really run into any, like, serious problems from it. It's just I don't want to have to, like, reinstall all my shit. And then, like, realize I've lost, like, my settings and, like, my shortcuts in Photoshop and, oops, you know, I want to do this project really quick, but oops, I didn't reinstall that software the last time I formatted my PC. I feel like that's, like, a frequent thing people do. Especially people who build their own PCs, I guess I should clarify. Not your typical home user, but... I don't think I've ever done that to any of the computers I've built. I've done that to, like, computers that I've had, or that were, like, family computers that got, like, viruses or malware or something, and, like, that was the only way to deal with it, was just to do a clean format. Oh, the old wipe and swipe. But yeah, I've never done it like, well, it's been a year, I might as well. I remember that one virus that went around. I was in college. It must have been like 2003. But like when everybody got back from Christmas break, or it might have been summer break. Like, people who like was Blaster it? Yeah, like people who like took their computers home and like didn't have internet at home or anything like that. Like didn't know about it, and then they came back and plugged their computers into the PCs or the network at school, and then blah, blah, they like got the virus. I remember having to go around with a floppy disk being like, no, let me fix it. It's because I had the patch on it. Yeah, it was like one, like, if you connected to the internet, it got you. Right, and that's the thing. People were connecting at school on the school network, and it was a network, and that's where it went through. Oh, beans. Fun stuff. Remember pop-up windows? I mean, I say this as if, like, browsing on a phone isn't a complete horror show and nightmare, like browsing on the internet was in 2001 and 1998. So I can't use my phone to do anything on the internet. Bowstripe! You might have given that donation via your phone. Thank you very much. Yeah, now pop-ups are just JavaScript overlays. It's useless. Bowstripe has a question here. Could you describe your ideal log cabin in the woods? Which forest, type of log, number of windows, tapestries on the wall, etc. Or you can skip this question. I can't watch live today. Bowstripe, no! Bowstripe. We almost can't be live today. We almost lost the liveness. Thank you very much for the donation. From the past to the future, Bowstripe watching on the VOD. Hopefully. Another dimension. I don't know if I like log cabins, to be honest. As an aesthetic. So, can my log cabin not be made of logs? I mean, I don't like, I wouldn't poo-poo the idea of, like, staying at, like, a B&B type of thing in the woods with, like, a fireplace, and that is a well-moistened tree right there. It's very hydrated. Somewhere in, like, a valley, surrounded by mountains, and, like, being able to wake up and, like, have coffee and be like, mountains! Maybe with, like, a sort of water feature, a river or stream of some kind, fireplace, and a hot tub. Time machine. I kind of almost prefer, like, like if we're talking about, like, nature-y cabins and stuff, like, this might just be from my time in Arizona or whatever, but like more of like an Adobe style, like, thing. I don't know what, like, if there's a name for them. You know, this is a building, it's a cabin, but, like, you know, more of that, like, deserty vibe. Does that make sense? It might just be my wanting drier, warmer weather too right now. It might be some current influences. Although number of windows, tapestries on the walls. Yeah, I don't, like I've mentioned this before, I don't care much for interior decorating. Like, as long as it's comfortable. An Adobe Acrobat? Adobe Dreamweaver. A pueblo. Isn't pueblo mean town? I don't think that's the style of building. Yeah, pueblo means like town, community, village. I don't know if there's a, other than just an Adobe house if there's like a type of word that would replace log cabin to describe. Turns out 2 years of failed Spanish classes paid off after all, Art degree. Ah. A villa? No, a villa is also like town or street or something. Hacienda. Hacienda's a kind of house, but that's more like where drug kingpins live, in like haciendas. Haciendas kind of have those like open patios in the middle. Would you be building the house? I think not. A villa is a type of house. Listen, I think we're getting hung up here on the nomenclature. That's not the important part. You all understand what I'm saying. Indeed. Bungalow? Get out of here. That was the answer to the question about what word is fun to say. Bungalow. Couscous. That one's fun to say just because it doesn't look like what it sounds like. Until you know what it sounds like. Hors d'oeuvres. Quinoa. This is a very popular question today. Very popular question, Jinglestog. I'm afraid there is a right answer, and it's Baba Ganoush. Ooh, excuse me. Boats, boats, boats. I'm looking at the moon and it's very yellow waxing crescent tonight. That's pretty full. That's pretty full. Oh, that was confusing what happened there with the jitter. Alright, we did it. A few technical connection hiccups, but it looks like we're going to make the full bean here. The full bean. Ooh, shit. Such language for a Farlands bust, I say. Ooh. I'm fine. Told you, you guys got to be entertaining me on this journey. Ooh. I'm not responsible for this content.
I almost swallowed that nut.
But we give you royalties.
Royalties? I'll never know, I guess, if I never get my tax statement. Ugh. Floating tree. Oh. Why is this tree floating? It has a perfectly good plot of ground to root into. Strange. I shall put it out of its misery. Yeah, where have all the animals gone? Well, this is eventually turning out to be something very interesting. It's like Tetris. Where's that water coming from? Well, this doesn't make a dang lick of sense scientifically. Neat. Oh, dang it. Tough to photograph. You know, wide angle lens. Hello. So many pictures today. Ha, dang it. Okay. Oh, I'm fine. This'll work. No. Can't see. Can't see. Oh, didn't need to put that torch down. Perfect! Oh, Wolfie followed me too. Oh, see, that was weird. Did you see that? Yeah. That's definitely an effect of the jitter. Like the game doesn't know what block I'm on and I go like up, down. Wolfie's trying it out now too. No? Can't get it to do it anymore? Yeah, me neither. Ooh. Canyon of Woe like. Huh, if I can get down somehow. Careful, Wolfie. I knew it. I knew it. Alright, let's go. Listen. We're gonna figure this out. If it means destroying the very landscape we are in awed by. God diggly dang it. It is the same Wolfie McWolfington Esquire Jr. III. His full name. Same Wolfie and same Kurt. Nope. Get onto your boat. I do like this flavor of jitter better than the last one. Right, it is. It is a frequency versus frequency. I don't know what the word is. Magnitude, thank you. Somebody corrects me and lets me know every time. Maybe it's you, Kaylee. Do you think I know words? Look at this quaint little grassy knoll. Uh-oh. Go. Wolfie? I have a seat, I guess, right there, why not? Uh-oh. I had a bad feeling about this. We gotta dig down deep. Avoid having sand fall on us. Free iron, everybody! That I'm spooking noises? That's not good. That's not a good sign. But alright, we did it. We powered through losing about 3,000 frames. We are definitely going to need some wool next time, that's for sure. Should have got those sheep when I sheen them. Oh, you know what? While I'm here, I'll make a shovel. Oop. Honestly, at this point, would a stone shovel make a difference? Probably not. That problem is for tomorrow's Kurt. You know what else is a problem for tomorrow's Kurt? Landing on Mars. They've put me in charge. No, but yeah, I'm gonna go live much earlier than normal, he says optimistically. So we can watch the Mars rover landing together. So that'll be fun if you've never tuned into one of those things. You don't get to watch it live. It's not like a SpaceX launch or anything like that. But usually able to hang around for the first like low resolution image to come through if all goes according to plan. But yeah, we're up to 3,101 Dalmatians. I mean dollars raised for the CDC Foundation. Thank you everybody who keeps donating and tuning in. Let's go to sleep. And end of the streamness. 34,325.5.